What if you were given the opportunity to make money doing something you were passionate about?
An opportunity to create a secure financial future for yourself and your family. To live life on your own terms, pay off debt, save for retirement, or achieve whatever is most valuable to you.
To be part of a revolutionary business model that allows you to truly have ownership of your time and income.
What if you were given the opportunity to get paid daily?
Thousands of people just like you have already taken this opportunity and changed their lives by becoming a Legal Shield Independent Associate.
We have the flexibility and freedom to do life on our terms and not really on someone else's.
Creating your own lifestyle is so much better than having somebody else create your lifestyle.
Before I joined Legal Shield, I was working long hours. Now, I get to pick my schedule.
Started really part-time just while I was in chiropractic school, just looking to make some extra income, and it turned out to be a lot more than I ever imagined.
I knew that if I focused on protecting families and serving the community and adding value to everyone that I came in contact with, that the money would come, and that's exactly what's happened.
What I found at Legal Shield is that I don't have to choose between being a mom or being a career woman. I can have both.
If you want things to be different in your life, you've got to be willing to make a change. And so change starts with us.
From the time I got started, I knew what my wants and reasons were. What's different today is I've been able to accomplish those goals, but moreover, been able to help a countless number of other individuals accomplish their goals.
Helping people and earning a living, nothing else like it.
How have so many people from so many different backgrounds been able to accomplish their goals with Legal Shield? The answer is simple. Our associates chose to be part of a revolutionary business model that's empowered millions of people by providing them with access to valuable services many thought they could never afford.
Once people learn about our services, they understand the confidence and freedom they provide. This is why so many of our associates have been successful marketing Legal Shield and have achieved their dreams.
And achieving your dreams is always more satisfying when you've made a difference along the way. That's what we do here at Legal Shield. Our vision is simple. We strive to empower people by providing equal access to the liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice that every North American deserves and expects. And we help protect them against the growing threat of identity theft with comprehensive identity protection and restoration. A Legal Shield membership gives you the ability to talk to a lawyer whenever you need one, to make better decisions, avoid conflicts, settle disputes, and know your rights in a given situation. And ID Shield provides even more peace of mind. These days, it's not a matter of if your identity will be stolen, but when. Our licensed private investigators will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to restore your identity back to its pre-theft status.
Have you noticed that many of the wealthiest people keep a lawyer on retainer? They have the luxury of always having a professional available to answer questions, give advice, review contracts and documents, and advocate on their behalf. But what about the rest of us? How can we receive the legal advice, representation, and protection we need? At Legal Shield, we are committed to leveling the playing field when it comes to legal services. Being involved with any kind of legal issue can be stressful and time-consuming for anyone, but not everyone can afford to hire a lawyer to help. Legal Shield was created to change that.
There's going to be legal situations that come up in your life. And as a matter of fact, sometimes you don't even know that they're legal situations. But when you have an attorney in your pocket and all you got to do is tap the app in an emergency situation or life events happen to you and you need to contact an attorney, it's right there. It's that simple.
To respond to the information age that we're living in right now, you have got to have professional resources to help navigate these waters.
I think most people don't understand Legal Shield because they think lawyers are only for bad things. So I'm not a criminal. But when you look at it, if you're breathing, again, you need it because you have constitutional rights. And one day you may want to find out what those rights are. And the only way to get it is to have access to all of them, which is a network of attorneys. So I think it's for everyone.
And so Legal Shield, from the tap of an app on your phone, gives you that access to get advice, to make a good decision, to have a contract looked over before you signed it. We always say that attorneys are the ones who write contracts, But if you're going to sign that contract, it's not your attorney who drew it up, it's the party that you're going to sign it for. Wouldn't it be nice to have your attorney look it over before you sign it? Or how about if you get a speeding ticket? Wouldn't it be nice to take a picture on your phone, have that ticket linked to your law firm, have an attorney go to court for you, help keep the points off your license so your insurance doesn't go up? So I think from any age, whether you're 16 years old or you're 68 years old or 88 years old, you could always have used access to the legal system.
I feel like we're just a next generation service that it's finally coming into its own. You know, this is a 21st century service that people have got to have right now. And if they don't have it, they're just operating their lives without a compass.
You may be saying, I've never needed a lawyer before. Well, think about this. Have you ever signed a contract or document, received a traffic ticket, been treated unfairly or overcharged for a repair, had a dispute with an insurance company, lost a security deposit? If you're like most people, the answer is yes.
When you receive quality legal advice, you make better decisions because you know what your rights are. That's why having access to a law firm is so important. Legal Shield provides professional legal advice for an unlimited number of matters. After a consultation, if your law firm thinks it will benefit you, they'll make a phone call or send a letter on your behalf. It's amazing how quickly people see your point of view when they hear it from a lawyer or read it on a law firm's letterhead. Add contract and document review for things like phone service agreements, apartment leases, and everything else you sign without reading, and this membership becomes invaluable. The monthly membership fee also includes preparation of one of the most important legal documents everyone should have, a will. Most people put off creating a last will and testament because they don't know where to start or because of the cost, which can reach into the thousands. As a Legal Shield member, your law firm will prepare your will along with a living will and healthcare power of attorney. Your spouse or domestic partner can also have these important documents prepared. You can also update your wills annually, all as part of your membership. What if you find yourself facing a serious situation like a lawsuit, an IRS audit, or even something as serious as a DUI or vehicular manslaughter charge? If you're a Legal Shield member, your law firm will be standing by and ready to help in your defense. While it's impossible to predict every potential legal situation, many are covered by the monthly membership fee. But what if you're already involved in a lawsuit, a divorce, or some other legal matter? Or what if your situation isn't otherwise covered by your membership? Don't worry. Pre-existing conditions and matters not otherwise covered by the membership still qualify for our preferred member discount, which is a 25% discount off the standard hourly rate of the provider attorney.
We all know using a lawyer is expensive. It's why most people never seek professional legal help, even when they really need it. After all, an average lawyer can cost $250 an hour or more. So, how much would you expect to pay on a monthly basis to have an entire law firm just a phone call away? With Legal Shield, equal access to equal justice is available for less than $20 a month, $17.95 for an individual membership, and $19.95 for a family membership. And the enrollment fee is only $10. It's an incredible value. And the Legal Shield app makes getting help even easier. Use the app to call your law firm, send a photo of a traffic ticket to your lawyer, start preparing your will, manage any account issues, and get help for a covered legal emergency any time of the year, 24/7.
So how do we provide affordable legal services to individuals, families, businesses, and their employees? It's the power of the sharing economy, specifically crowd sharing. Millions of Legal Shield members pay a small monthly fee for access to a dedicated provider law firm in their state or province. This makes it possible for every member to have individual access to a qualified, experienced law firm whenever needed.
Well, it's hard to hire big law firms now, and I probably couldn't afford myself, to be candid with you. I mean, my hourly rate. But the truth is, if you're a Legal Shield member, you become the biggest client of my law firm. I know that's hard to figure out in a way, but when you think about it, even though my law firm, our law firm represents big corporations, big banks, and big oil and gas companies, our single biggest client is Legal Shield. So collectively, all those members together become the biggest client in any given law firm, in our law firm specifically. But it's the same way with all the provider firms. Legal Shield becomes the biggest client in that law firm. So you treat each one of those individual members like they are your biggest client, because they are. It's that simple. And so economically it works for the law firm, and philosophically it works for the lawyer, that she finally gets to represent the very people that they went to law school to represent, the working men and women.
There is not a model out there today outside of Legal Shield that would allow you to walk into a law firm and demand a phone call within 8 hours. There's not that we cannot go into an attorney's office down the street and write them a check and say, I insist that you review my documents in 3 days. But because of the way that our model's built, we can deliver that service, and I think it's irreplaceable.
We're very proud of our business model and proprietary network of provider law firms, which create affordable access to the legal system and help so many across the United States and Canada. And for more than 15 years, we've used the same disruptive business model to combat one of the top consumer complaints in North America, identity theft. Every week, it seems, we hear of another major security breach. In fact, according to the Identity Theft Resource Center, there were 781 breaches in 2015 alone, compromising the identities of more than 160 million people. Perhaps you were one of them. But maybe your bank has assured you it's keeping an eye on things, or you signed up for one of those credit monitoring services advertised on television. Maybe you did a good job at regularly checking your credit report. Unfortunately, this isn't enough. The FTC has reported that nearly 85% of identity theft is not detectable through credit monitoring or a credit report. This is because it isn't just our bank accounts and credit card numbers at risk. Today, there is medical fraud, criminal or character fraud, driver's license fraud, tax return fraud, and the big one, Social Security fraud.
Once an ID thief has your personal information, there's very little he or she can't do, and the consequences can be devastating. To make matters even worse, you may not even know your identity has been compromised for weeks, months, or even years. It's more important than ever to take steps to protect every area of your life. ID Shield is the most comprehensive service on the market for protecting and restoring your identity. We monitor what matters. We help keep your private information private by monitoring your Social Security number, date of birth, address, driver's license and passport numbers, email addresses, phone numbers, medical ID numbers, and more. To keep your information secure, we monitor loans and other existing accounts, and we watch the places your information can be traded, like black market websites and peer-to-peer sharing networks. If we notice any suspicious activity or see anything you should be made aware of, we'll alert you through the ID Shield app, on your member site, myidshield.com, and via email. In the event that your information is ever compromised, our licensed private investigators will go to work. We'll notify every company and agency affected, and we'll see any disputes through until the very end, even when it means going all the way to the FTC, Social Security Administration, the DMV, or Office of the Inspector General. When we say we'll do whatever it takes to restore your identity, we mean it. And unlike our competitors, we're the only company to use licensed private investigators to restore your identity, and we back up our work with a $5 million service guarantee.
This is what sets ID Shield apart from other companies. We don't just tell you what needs to be done. Our experts work for you, and they are dedicated to making things right and restoring your identity to its pre-theft status. The ID Shield app makes it easy for you to contact your ID Shield advisor. View your credit report, see inquiry records, and keep track of your credit scores. And as an ID Shield member, you get unlimited non-emergency consultation and access to a 24/7 emergency hotline for covered situations, 365 days a year.
No other identity theft service does what ID Shield does at such an affordable price. Just $9.95 a month for an individual or $19.95 a month for your family with up to 8 dependents. Competitors charge $36 a month or more for just a family of 4. There's no better way to protect yourself and your family than with Legal Shield and ID Shield. The combination of legal services and identity theft protection is just $27.90 for an individual plan and $39.90 for a family plan. By bundling these services, you'll be prepared for any challenges you may face. The value is exceptional, and the peace of mind is priceless.
Legal Shield members enjoy the superb value and protection their membership provides. But they also enjoy taking advantage of our Member Perks program. When you sign up for a Legal Shield and ID Shield plan, you're eligible for Member Perks. It's that easy. Once you register, you can start receiving premium discounts on things like movie tickets, apparel, travel, electronics, sporting events, dining out, even office supplies. With Member Perks, a family of 4 could save more than $2,000 a year with discounts alone, and even save enough to cover the cost of a Legal Shield membership. Member Perks is just one more valuable benefit of being a Legal Shield member.
Legal Shield is changing the way people protect themselves and their families. Our members know that with just a few taps or a phone call, they'll get the help they need with their issue without a hefty price tag. This is what makes our business model so exciting. Legal Shield is part of the new disruptive economy, and there has never been a better time to get involved. Just a few years ago, if you wanted to watch a classic movie, you had to drive down to the video rental store and hope they had it in stock. If you needed a ride to the airport, you had to pay expensive cab fare. And going shopping always meant a trip to the mall or big box store dealing with crowds and long checkout lines. But companies like Netflix, Uber, and Amazon changed everything. They shook up old traditional business models that had been in place for years and offered us a better way to do things. Now just imagine if you had been given the chance to get in on the ground floor with one of these companies that transformed the way entire industries do business. Where would you be today? Thanks to recent advances in technology and a suite of apps available to all Legal Shield associates, we're changing how legal and identity theft services are being delivered. This is your opportunity to profit from the transformation of one of the oldest and largest industries in history. By starting your own Legal Shield business, you have the opportunity to become part of a revolution.
What I've been a part of, what I've had the opportunity to be a part of with Legal Shield is nothing short of a legal revolution. We've made the legal system more responsive to the working men and women of North America than any other force ever has. And our network of provider attorneys all over North America is the most special network of attorneys I've ever seen anytime, anywhere. That is something to be proud of.
This is something you can really feel like you're being a force for good, that you're making a difference, you're giving people access to their rights, you're changing the justice system. And I know for myself, it feels good to be part of that movement.
Not only do you position yourself in front of huge emerging growth markets, but you can know that that value proposition you represent makes a true and meaningful difference in people's lives.
I love being able to look into the eyes of my potential prospects and know that I'm bettering them and their family with the product and the service and the opportunity that we're providing every single day.
But that first usage of that membership taught me that everyone needs it, and I was never ever going to be without it. And if I was never going to be without it, then other people need to know it exists.
Thousands of independent associates across the US and Canada have helped provide their family, friends, and colleagues with peace of mind thanks to our services. And they're making money doing it. So how can you duplicate their success? As an associate, you simply share information about our services with your family and friends, coworkers, or neighbors. When you're passionate about Legal Shield, people will know it, and they'll want to learn more.
Once people learn about the services we provide, they understand the incredible value of becoming a member. In fact, there are already more than 1.5 million members in the US and Canada, covering more than 4.1 million lives. But there are still millions more who need affordable access to legal assistance and identity theft protection. That's why starting your own business with Legal Shield is an amazing opportunity to earn income and help others.
Remember, everyone needs our services, so share with as many people as you like. And each time someone decides to take advantage of our services by becoming a member, you get paid.
We get paid 3 different ways. We get paid every time that we share our service with someone. They go to our website, they sign up, we get paid the very next day for a personal commission. We also get paid in what we call team overrides, which is probably the most exciting part to me. I always use the example like a real estate broker. When the broker sells a house, he gets a big check himself, but he's got a team of people in the office. Anytime someone on his team markets or sells a house, he gets paid from that. Well, the same thing with us and our override income. What's beautiful is there's no territory restrictions. So you can build a business all across North America. Anytime someone on your team markets a policy, you get paid from that policy. Somebody on their team, somebody on their team, it just doesn't matter where and when they are or whoever they are, you get paid in an override commission. And the last way we get paid, which is one of my favorite ways, is residual income. Our members continue to pay for their membership month after month after month. For the life of that membership, we get a renewal income, not only on our own personal sales, but also on those team overrides. We get residual on everything that we do and our team does, which to me, that's the solid retirement plan that most people dream about having that corporate America really doesn't provide for you.
Here's a quick example of how it works. Your friend Joe decides to sign up for the Legal Shield family plan with ID Shield for $39.90. When he does, you'll make $60. And you'll make $60 on every membership you market until you enroll 3 new members and 1 new associate, or sign up 6 new members. Once you do either of these, you'll be promoted to senior associate and start earning $120 every time you market a membership. And if you do it in your first 20 days, you get a level up bonus of $180. But here's the exciting part. As you advance through the higher levels of the compensation plan, that amount increases from $60 all the way to a $280 advance payment each time someone signs up for the $39.90 Legal Shield and ID Shield membership. Now let's say your friend Joe sees where you're going, decides he wants to build a Legal Shield business for himself, and joins your team as an associate. Every time Joe enrolls a new member, you'll make between $20 and $180. And you can continue to build your team, making it as big as you want. So for every membership you sign up, you get paid. And for every membership a person on your team signs up, you'll also get paid. A few people attracting a few more people can create more income. It's far better to leverage the efforts of others and create passive income than to have 100% of your income be dependent solely on you. This is what real estate and insurance brokers do, and it's the key to achieving true financial freedom. It's not how much you make when you work, it's how much you make when you aren't working. Just imagine being paid today for work you did 5 or even 10 years ago. That's what we call residual income with Legal Shield. You're paid a percentage of the monthly membership premiums for every membership you and your team sign up, and you're paid that percentage for the lifetime of those members. You can also qualify for additional bonuses with our Performance Club, where you earn points every time you sign up new members and associates. Those points add up to big rewards, including one-time or monthly bonuses, vacations, and even a brand new BMW.
One of the great things is we can go out and market a membership that provides immense value to a family, and we get paid for that personal activity. And should we take the time to teach others how to protect families, we get paid an override. And those overrides are paid throughout and on part of the entire organization. So it's pretty special.
I've been in Legal Shield now for 18 years. I'm still getting paid today residual income every month from people I signed up 18 years ago, 17 years ago, 16 years ago. I can't imagine anybody not wanting to have a residual income stream coming into their life.
100% of your income comes from one source. Anything could disrupt that source. And then if you look at where our economy has gone over the past, let's just say 50 years or so, where job stability was there and now job stability isn't there, you can't just have one source. You need multiple sources. And we don't tell people to stop what you're currently doing. Just think about what an extra $300,000, $500,000 a month maybe could do for you. Think about how fast you could get out of debt. Think about how fast you could pay off the student loan mafia. We've all been there before. And all of those things come about because you have multiple streams of income.
Take control of your financial future by marketing products everyone needs and you can be proud to represent. We're disrupting the legal service and identity theft protection industries, and you can position yourself in front of the explosive growth to come.
When you enroll as a Legal Shield independent associate, you simply pay a one-time $99 startup fee. This gives you access to your associate back office, online training, business cards, and the support of your sponsor and team, who have a vested interest in your success. And as an independent associate, you'll be given all the tools you need to get started and achieve success. One of those tools is Legal Shield Advantage. Legal Shield Advantage has tools to help you succeed, like a personalized website, an enhanced back office, and Franklin Covey personal development training courses. You'll also receive access to Legal Shield Advantage free for an entire month. At the end of that month, you could choose to subscribe to Legal Shield Advantage for only $19.95 a month. And the support we provide doesn't end there.
As a Legal Shield associate, you'll have access to powerful mobile tools that can help you explain the benefits of Legal Shield and grow your business. One of the most powerful tools Legal Shield Advantage provides is called Prospect by Legal Shield. It's a mobile app which makes it easy and convenient to spread the word about Legal Shield. Collect, expose, and follow up with your prospects, all from within this mobile app. Prospect by Legal Shield saves you valuable time by automatically following up with the people you contact, sending them web pages and videos with your contact information and a contact form right on the page. It's even framed inside a personalized website with a welcome message directly from you. We want your Legal Shield business to be successful, so in addition to the impressive set of mobile tools available to you, you'll also have plenty of opportunities to meet, get to know, and learn from other associates just like you. You may be in business for yourself, but that doesn't mean you'll be left by yourself. Legal Shield offers a variety of local and regional presentations and trainings. And we encourage you to attend our annual Legal Shield International Convention and International Leadership Conference, where you'll meet associates from all across the U.S. and Canada. These events provide the perfect opportunity to share ideas and get advice on how to grow your business and achieve the level of success you desire. And as your Legal Shield business grows, so will your income. Whatever your goal is, your level of compensation is entirely up to you.
We get paid in direct proportion to the value that we bring to the marketplace, which is the most exciting part of it.
What I love about Legal Shield is that we can actually start our own business from the comfort of our home without all of the overhead, without the stress, without the nightmares that come with typical business ownership.
It's undeniable how much of a cutting edge thing that we are. Maybe it's because of my background as a lawyer. I just know people need what we have and they don't have it. And we're here to help close that gap.
And because of the way our system is set up, the more people we help, the more money gets sent to our bank account 5 days a week. And so the more people I help, my bills they get paid, things get handled, things get taken care of. So I'm actually spending my energy making the world a better place, and my children are proud of what I do.
Best career decision I've ever made in my life. A lot of the folks, when I first made the decision to transition over into building a Legal Shield book of business and an agency, a sales organization, thought I was a little crazy because it was this, not well-known product. It wasn't, marketed by a lot of our peers. And even my own mother, I remember, told me that I was just nuts. And of course now, I'm the good son.
If you can actually just accept the fact that there's a better way, you can make it happen. Anybody can do this. My GPA is something I won't even say on camera. It just simply doesn't matter your background. You just have to make the decision to do it. You have to make the decision to do it and just trust and have faith in the fact that if people before you have done it, you can do it too. And it's your choice. So I'm telling you that if you want to change, we have a change right here. We have that option that you've been looking for. You just have to open your mind and accept the fact that it's real. And if you want to do that, then we will welcome you with open arms, because this company is filled with good people that want to see people succeed.
So, are you ready?
Ready to start calling your own shots? To work and live on your own terms? To make a living while making a difference in your life and in the lives of others?
Something brought you to this moment. Maybe a family member, neighbor, coworker, friend, or even a stranger said something that struck a chord with you. Maybe you saw something in them, something different, and you wanted to find out what they're doing.
And maybe they saw something in you that told them you will be successful. Whatever the reason, you made the decision to learn more. And now, it's up to you. No matter where you are in life, it's never too late to take control of your own financial future and begin to build your own business.
So, what are you waiting for? Talk to the person who told you about this video and find out how you can get paid daily by becoming part of Legal Shield.